in as well.
Yeah.
You can help yourself to a
Thank you.
biscuit.
I don't want no biscuits, but thank you.
You
very
don't want a
much.
biscuit?
I'm not a big shortbread fan.
No?
No, and then I don't like the white thing. I do like those when I was a kid, but I don't like them now that I'm a big adult.
You don't like the custard creams?
No.
No?
I think
no?
if I go for cookies, I usually go for chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip, okay.
That's my favorite cookie.
Now, do you refer to all biscuits as cookies?
Yeah,
you?
well, that's because that's what they are.
But they're not.
I know, but biscuits would be, in my sense... Are we all actually doing
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
Oh,
well, we've kind of started.
Biscuits, to me, are like... they're like muffins that are baked that you dip into gravy or something, like buttermilk biscuits or whole grain biscuits, you know, or dog biscuits. You know?
So you still have dog biscuits?
Oh, yeah,
You're happy with
but
that?
But those aren't dog cookies. Dog cookies would be something sweet. Cookies are sweet, and biscuits are not.
Oh, okay. Whereas for us, it's the consistency of the thing.
Oh.
I think, I assume, I haven't done a poll.
Is it still a biscuit if you had, let's say, a buttermilk sort of, like something that you would dip in gravy, like not a bun, but it's got like kind of a crumbly texture?
Oh, God. Well, there are discrepancies.
Yeah.
I think it does vary from person to person, their own definition, their own personal biscuit.
Well, this falls into the pudding conundrum that we have as well. Because pudding is, for us, is only milk that's congealed with sweetener.
Really?
Whereas everything else is a dessert.
Ah, so that's just odd. That's just. I think we're just.
We'll never reconcile.
Complex.
It sounds like war's the only answer.
We can never get on. I'm so sorry.
Even though we're the exact same genetic contingent.
There's no way, no way. Anyway, Pete Johansson.
Hi.
Let's start properly.
Okay.
It's nice for you to join us at the picnic. Although you've refused biscuit, but that's fine.
Sorry.
That's quite all right. No, I'll. You know, you've got a straw and you've got a glass.
I do. I got everything else I need for a picnic.
So that's enough. Now, Utopian Crack Pipe. Is that right?
Well, it doesn't. But the title of the show doesn't matter so much as my name, Pete Johansson.
Okay,
that's more important. Brand my name. The show is just an elaborate ruse to get you to see me.
It's that's the thing that's involved.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I can understand that. That's fine.
Plus, I thought it was the coolest title ever, but I didn't write my show around the name. I mean, it's got a little elements of that, but the name's.
I don't think anyone does.
The show is actually kind of it's a fun little trick. It's a single thematic stand-up presentation that kind of impresses people because they can't believe I can do an entire hour on such a topic.
Oh, right. So you are focused on the topic.
Oh yeah.
For the whole hour.
Oh yeah.
Now that is quite rare.
Yeah. Oh, it's I don't think I've ever seen this. Well, then again, I've only watched about 4 other stand-ups in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
So you definitely didn't start as a big comedy fan and then get into comedy.
Huge comedy fan when I was a kid.
Right.
But oh my god, the rudest thing just happened in my picnic. My phone started ringing.
It's all right.
I just have to turn it on
it's
silent.
Okay.
Is that you? He's calling me specifically because he can see I'm being interviewed right now. I get it, totally. You got to watch yourself get put on silent. Are you impressed by that, Andre Vincent?
Oh, is it Andre Vincent? Oh, the little devil.
No, it's I was always a comedy fan. I loved comedy as a kid. I'm talking about now. I don't tend to watch comics. I don't like to be influenced by anybody else.
Well, I think that's an important thing, isn't it? Because you can pick things up so easily. And were you finding that was happening and then you were like, right, let's not?
No, not at all. I just didn't want... I've been doing this for 20 years, and a lot of my life, you know, I watched lots of comics. Hey, thanks for being quiet when you walk by. Oh, everybody's blessed by their interactions with people like that.
Love it. Anyway.
No, I just found myself, I've done enough time in my life sort of seeing other comedy, and now at this point I'd like to just focus on what I find funny. You know, I'm a comfortable enough stage in my life that I can just do what I want, and that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, but I think that's an important thing. If you're doing what you want to do, hopefully enough people agree. So that's sort of your basis.
I think I think that's the key. I just my dream in this whole stand-up thing is to be famous enough to pay 500 to 750 seat theaters once a year on a tour, and then spend the rest of the year writing. That's all I've ever wanted to do, and I would say I'm 1/8 of the way there. So, you know.
But it's quite a humble sort of one, isn't it? I mean, you're not being greedy. You just want, you know,
one theater tour a year throughout Canada, the U.S., Great Britain, and Australia, and maybe some places in Europe, as well as maybe, you know, I don't know, someplace fascinating like a space station.
Well, that would be brilliant.
I would love to do a space station, or Moscow. I find them both equally exotic.
That's brilliant. Have you ever been?
No, neither of those places.
Well, I mean, hopefully you want to go to either. Yeah. So your show, when is it?
It's at 8:40 p.m. in the dairy room.
In the dairy room.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's
if you bring a bucket, I'll fill it with milk.
Okay.
That's the one. It's an offer I've had for the beginning of the show, but nobody's brought a pail.
That's the idea of it.
Do you guys call it a pail or a bucket?
A bucket.
Pail of milk?
A
bucket of milk. Yeah.
Yeah, a bucket of milk. I've never heard of pail of milk.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Somebody brings a bucket, I'll give them I'll fill it with milk.
So what time is it?
8:40 p.m.
8:40.
They'll have to come with me after the show to get the milk, because I'm not going to have it just waiting backstage. But I will totally go to Sainsbury with them and fill a bucket of milk.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much for coming to the picnic.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Thank you very much indeed. And
right by the Ladyboys of Bangkok. That's the best.
We situated ourselves wisely. Yeah.